reality. If you look in reality, there are not pressure belts. We said, Hadley said there are 3 pressure belts. Equatorial pressure belt, North Polar high pressure belt, and the South Polar high pressure belt. That's what Hadley said. Ferrell said that there are 7 pressure belts. Okay, we know the name: equatorial, subtropic, subpolar, and your polar. In reality, you don't have belts. In reality, we have pressure cells. The pressure cells like this. You will have Pacific high pressure cell. You will have Azores high pressure cell. At 30 degree, what was he saying? You have a belt. You have a high pressure belt. That was Ferrell was saying. But in reality, you don't have a belt continuous. You have certain cells. You have certain cells. Even here in the southern one, you have Mascarene high, you have Atlantic high, you have Pacific high. So you have pressure cells in reality. Belt nahi hai. Why? Yes. Why? Land water differential. And why Ferrell was saying belt? Because what was he assuming? There is no land water differential. But in reality, we know there is land water differential, and therefore we have a cells and not exact continuous belt. So this is your cells that is there. In subpolar regions, we have cell called as Aleutian low. We have cells like Icelandic low. Right? So these are your pressure cells that are generally there. Why are we just showing cells on the oceans? We are not showing any much shell except at the Siberian high. So cells हम oceans पे ही दिख रहे हैं. एक ही cell हम land पे देख रहे हैं, that is Siberian high. Why? Can somebody tell me why? What are we showing here is permanent pressure cells, जो कि सारा time रहेंगे. Be it in the summers, be it in the winters. It will always be there. Therefore, we are showing. So where do you think can be permanent cells? At the oceans. Why? Because the ocean does not get heated very fast. The ocean does not get cooled very fast. So whatever cell is there will always be there. The nature of the ocean. The nature of the ocean. So if there is a high pressure cell, even if it is winters, there would be not much variation. Even if it is summers, there would be not much variation. Therefore, it will always be there. So these are your, in reality, you have some permanent cells. So that what I'm showing you is permanent cells, permanent pressure cells. कुछ temporary pressure cells भी होते हैं जो summers में आते हैं, winters में नहीं रहते हैं. That is not a discussion for now. अभी के लिए इतना ही समझना है that there are pressure variation, there is horizontal pressure variation. The horizontal pressure variation has been explained by various models, Hadley model, Ferrell model. They said belts, but in reality, we don't have belts. In reality, we have certain cells. And the permanent cells, they are there on the oceans. Why? Because the nature of the ocean is such. It will not get heated very fast. It will not get cooled very fast. So there are permanent cells.